Welcome back to our setup and plan video, and today you can clearly see that the market is still moving up, both external and internal market structure. But yesterday had a clean trade, and I'll be sending the outlook on Saturday or Friday. And if you see it closely, you can tell the market was moving up. You can see it from here. So after understanding the market was moving up, then this is our last breakout structure to the upside, external market structure. Then this is our order block, bullish order block. Now what's our plan? Our plan is very simple. We have two options. The first scenario, we're gonna wait for the price to come here to sweep this Asian high, and then we continue buying the price up to this level. That would be scenario number one. Then scenario number two, if the price don't sweep these Asian highs, we're gonna wait for the price to come here, tap into this order block, sweep this liquidity here, wait for the retest, then a continuation to the upside. And then scenario number two, if the price disrespect this order block, then we're gonna wait for the break and retest, and then a continuation to the downside. Those are the three scenarios. So that's it for GU. Then EU, super simple price action. You can see for EU, you can easily see that the price is moving to the downside, external structure. But internal structure, the price is moving to the upside. Although there's a lot of consolidation, but still you can understand that order flow on 15 minutes time frame, right? From here you can understand that we had our breakout structure to the downside. You can see it from here. Then from here you can understand that we had our supply zone, which was here. And the supply zone here, you can see that this is the sell point of interest. Then we had our last breakout structure to the upside. Then we had a breakout structure to the upside. Then from here, we had our continuation breakout structure to the upside, though later on we had our change of character to the downside just from here. And now you can understand the price is moving to the downside, external structure, but later on we had a continuation to the downside, which was this one, which is our last break of structure to the downside, internal market structure. And then from here the price again shifted to the upside. Then that was our change of character to the upside. Then right now this is our new trading range, right? Then later on we had a continuation to the upside, and this is our new trading range, internal market structure. This is our swing low, and this is our swing high, internal market structure. So the price disrespected this first order block. You can see it from here. It was literally disrespected, but now we have another order block, that extreme order block to the downside, and it's here. Extreme order block, which is here. Then also we're waiting for the price, and that will be scenario number one. And that's scenario number one. We're gonna wait for the price to sweep this Asian high here, and after this Asian high being swept, then we're gonna wait for the change of character. Then we target the price the downside. That will be scenario number one. And then scenario number two, we're gonna wait for the price to come back from here. Then we get that, we wait for that confirmation, then we continue buying this price. And then the third scenario, we're gonna cover up all this area as our extreme order block. And if this area is being disrespected, that means the external structure is bullish and the internal structure is also bearish. External structure bearish and internal structure bearish. We're gonna wait for the break, then a retest, then a continuation to the downside. Those are the three scenarios, right? Then gold super simple. You can understand that the price is moving to the upside from here. We got our last break of structure to the downside, then we had our continuation break of structure from here. And now the price is not really, this is our order block, right? And scenario number one, it will be very, very simple. If the price breaks here, that means we're gonna wait for the retest here, then a continuation, because it will automatically become our break of structure to the upside. That will be scenario number one. Then scenario number two, we're gonna wait for this sweep here. After getting that sweep, you can easily wait for the price to come here, break here, then a continuation to the downside, targeting the Asian lows. And then we're gonna have this retest area from here, then a retest from here. The gold is still moving very fast. It's a little bit more complicated, but the most important thing to understand those PNLs, those point of interest, to understand where the price is trying to drive, both external and internal, then targeting those liquidity pockets and those fair value gaps. That's it, guys, for gold. Then GJ is also very, very extremely very, very simple. H1 you can easily understand from here. We had our last break of structure to the upside, and then you have our last break of structure to the downside, external market structure. And if you can understand here, we had our breaker block. It was extremely clean. Price came in, tapped into this area still. You can use this, tapped into this area, then continue to the upside. Then you had to come to our and come here. Then you had our break of structure to the downside. Then from here we had our last sell to buys. So point of interest, and that's it for now. And according to my understanding and the reaction of price action, I'm going to be a little bit more patient. I would have the sell, but because of this liquidity upside, I won't be having it. I'm gonna just wait for the price to come here, sweep this liquidity up to this level, then I'll be expecting to sell after this liquidity being swept. That would be scenario number one. Then scenario number two, if the price disrespects this area and breaks it, I'm gonna wait for the break, then a retest, then a continuation to the upside. Those are the two scenarios for GJ. Then for UJ, the price is still very simple. You can understand that we had our change of character from here. You can see it had the change of character from here. External structure, market structure. Then from here, we had our continuation break of structure. You can clearly understand from here. Then from here, if you understand that this is our last order block, you're gonna use this order block. This is going to be our order block, and for 15 minutes, have to be a little bit more patient from here. Though, we can still use this liquidity as our entry to drive this to, you can use this liquidity, that last high and this last swing Asian high. Scenario number one, you're gonna wait for the price to come here, sweep this area, then we look for our sell confirmation from 1 minute. Then will be scenario number one, and our last target will be there. And then scenario number two, we're gonna wait for the price to appear. Then we look for buy confirmations. After getting those buy confirmation, then we're going to continue buying that, and so on and so forth. That's the only two scenarios we have. Although we have more order blocks, which we have like this order block also. It's also unmitigated. You can also mark it out. You can also mark this order block. And after that, you can also mark it out on the order blocks. But for now, let's mark out those only two order blocks. So guys, that's it for today, and peace out.